welcome back to my kitchen. So I'm on a roll, guys. I've been doing these $5 videos. I've been pumping them out. I'm really doing well. So I figured, let's do it again. I'm not a one trick pony, right? I can do this more than once. So me and Eric and Aiden, I think, went in the store trying to decide what we can make for dinner around $5. When I say around, I mean not $5.99, but you know, around there. So, and we did it again, y'all. We found a sale of some pork chops. We did great. We came in, I believe, don't quote me on it, we came in at $5.20 some cents. So we were really close to that $5 mark. Well, because I had to buy meat, and that's a per pound thing, so I couldn't really like gauge it. But we did catch a sale, so we got $1 per pound off for a digital coupon. So without further ado, let's get it, let's go. Let's see if those pots, come on. All right, there you go. There's our haul. Let me say this, tonight, I'm not feeding a lot of people. It's just me and 3 boys. Me, Eric, Aiden, and Tyler. So it's only 4 people eating. Makes it so much easier to do these $5 meals, so I'm not feeding a bunch of people. If I was feeding a bunch of people, those pork chops you see back there, I would be cutting them in half. And probably an extra pack of rice, or I would have went with white rice for 92 cents to get more rice. So I could just flavor that up however. But let's get to it. So I got a bag of rice. Cut your quarters where you can, save some time. I got some pork chops and a can of peas and carrots. The bottle you see next to the peas and carrots is ranch dressing. I make my own. I put them in jars or I put them in containers. Since I already have a bunch, I will link the recipe in the description box below. I've made it a bunch of times on this channel in extreme challenges and things like that. So I've done it a bunch of times, but I will leave the recipe in the description box. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to wash off my meat and we're going to start cooking. Just going to cook that in the microwave. I'm going to cook this per the package instructions. Okay, now we're going to put in the package. A dollop of butter, not really butter, but, and 2 cups of water. And onto the stove that goes. I'm just gonna cook it per the package instructions. All right, so got my pork chops all cleaned off. And I'm putting them on here just so you can see it rather than looking at it on there. So what I do with my pork chops is I poke them full of holes. Because when I go to cook them, the flavor is going to get inside there. And if I went straight down that way, the other side, I go across. Don't know why, it really doesn't make a difference, holes are holes, but for me, that's just what I do. Okay. Ouch, stuck myself. Now I'm going to take a paper towel and I'm going to dry them off. Wondering if I should make some ranch dip to make with these for when we're done. Because I can make it with some mayonnaise into the ranch I already have, but maybe not. All right, so that's done. So I lined them up. I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil. And if you don't know, if you look down inside my bottle, if that little pull thing that you pull off your bottle, if you turn it around and put it in upside down like that, it keeps it from dumping out when you do it. You see? It just drizzles. Sometimes I even have to squeeze it to get it to come out good. But I don't want a lot on it. I just wanted enough to coat it. Okay. To these, I'm going to add, oh, hold on a minute. So I'm just going to season it with a little seasoned salt, because we are using the ranch. The ranch does have salt in it, has pink salt in it. I'm going to add a little bit of the smoked paprika here. I might add some to the dressing also. I'm only going to put the seasoned salt on one side. Just concerned that it'll be too salty. But I am going to put smoked paprika on both sides. Okay. All right, to this bowl, I'm going to put the equivalent of one package into the bowl. I'm going to do half of it at first, so I can put some in and then add the other half. So I'm just going to take the 4 pork chops and go in with the best mixers I have, my hands. I want these well coated. Ooh, that's a lot. But I want the ranch flavor. I'm going to get the ranch flavor. All right. Let's move on over to the stove. So I'll put a little oil in the pan, a little olive oil. Want to get it good and hot. Not so hot that it smokes, but hot enough that it's going to sear our meat. All right, so here we go. Starting to stick a little bit. Now you can't really see the seasoning on it as much. It's just because it was wet. See, that one you can see a lot of it. Rubbing the last one around in the pan to get up all of the kibbles and bits off the bottom. There we go. Stuck to my pot a little bit, my bowl, not a pot. All right. We're gonna let this cook 4 to 5 minutes each side. And then we're eating. It's that easy, guys. Rice is done. The peas and carrots are in the microwave. All I gotta do is hit go when I flip these over. And that's that. Show you what it looks like when I flip it over. All right, so I'm flipping them over. Eric is insisting that I made this before. I don't ever remember making this for him, but he's pretty sure that I did. All right, we're just gonna wait till that gets done, and then we're gonna take this and we're gonna make a little gravy out of it. Those are done. So I'm gonna add a little bit of flour. We're just gonna cook the flour taste out of it. And I'm going to use a little bit of chicken broth to make this gravy. Let me get some out. All right. I had to pause for just a second to go make the broth. I'm hoping it doesn't pop all over me, but we'll see. It cooled down just a little bit, and I add a little bit of butter to the pan. Not really butter, but country crock. I always feel like I have to correct myself. Okay, we might have some lumps in it because we have these chunks in here, but that's just more flavor. All right, we're just gonna let that cook for a minute and thicken up. Lumps and all. So those bits that were like stuck are breaking down in the gravy. I wouldn't add any salt because of the ranch dressing. I don't know why I drew a blank. So we're just letting this, I know, not the metal fork, right? I don't know why I'm using a fork. All right, so we're just gonna let that thicken up a little bit and I'll be right back. All right, so we're gonna, all the juices and everything back into the pan. Hold on a second. My microwave wants to keep going. All right. We're just gonna let them warm through just a little bit. And then it's dinner time. It's time to start plating up. There we go, see? Like I said, be careful because it could get salty really quick. All right. Boy, I wish I had some mushrooms. For some reason, I feel like I could use some mushrooms in this. Some mushrooms and onions, maybe. But I didn't want to cheat and use an onion in this. All right, let's plate up. And there's my plate. I'm going to meet you at the table. If you get any benefit at all from my content, you can help me out by clicking like, share, commenting, and definitely hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. We're at the table. As always, I can't wait. I'm going to get a shirt that says, I can't wait, because I say it all the time. You ready, Eric? Mm-hmm. All right, I'm just going to tie mine straight. And then I'm going to dip it in the gravy, because I want to taste it just plain. Mm-hmm. Then we'll dip it in some gravy. Ready? Oh, that's good.
That's really good.
Eric swears I've made this before, but I don't remember ever making it.
I think he did.
I've made ranch chicken. I don't know. All right, let me get a little piece of meat. You want to dip it in that gravy right there real quick? Get a little extra gravy on it, see if it changes anything. Ready? Go. Mmm. That's good. It's a little on the salty side, but...
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that. That's really good. Nor rice is nor rice, and that's that. So let me get... Who's here only? Aiden and Tyler fed and see what they think about it. I'll see you at the wrap up. Bye-bye. Is it recording?
Yeah.
GoPro, stop recording. Dinner's over. How we do? Boom! They ate it all. There was nothing left. Eric absolutely loved that gravy. Eric, since you started with me, what'd you think about dinner?
It was amazing, really. I loved the gravy. I
Uh-huh.
put it on my rice too.
Yeah, he did. He put it on his rice too. He really liked that gravy. Aiden, what'd you think about dinner?
I really loved it. It was amazing.
Yeah, and we only spent $5 and change. Tyler, what'd you think?
It was fabulous and very good.
Fabulous and good. I'll take that for $5 and change. We did a really good job. Me, I liked it. I liked it a lot. The gravy for me was a little bit salty, but Eric absolutely enjoyed it. I think I would have liked it even better if it had mashed potatoes, but that's just me because I love me a tater. Well, there you have it. I hope you try it. I hope you like it. Leave me a comment. Don't forget, like and subscribe. See you later. Bye.